6th tutorial. In this lesson, our last in the series on drawing the face, we'll be studying the face of the infant Christ, as a child's face has slightly different proportions to an adult face. The Christ child is usually depicted in either a frontal pose or an upward facing three-quarter pose, so we will look at both these poses. So we'll start off with drawing the face in the frontal pose, and as always we start with our axis line, and then we will make our oval shape, egg shape. For the child's face, it can be slightly rounder than an adult face, though it can be the same kind of proportions as the adult face if we wanted to. Slightly wider on this side than that side, or it could be the opposite side. And this time, instead of dividing the oval into three, we're going to divide it into half. And then we'll divide the lower section in half again. And this is going to be our nose. And to find the hair, we add our nose length again to the top, approximately. Find where we will draw the hair. We'll give it a bit of a curved axis. If we want, we can make it on a dynamic curved axis like this. And our nose will come over here. And unlike the adult nose, which is divided into four, the child's nose is divided into three parts. We start at the top, where we have that triangular shape, the length of the nose, and then a round bulb at the bottom, which is usually more emphasized in a child's face than the adult face. We draw the side of the nose moving in the direction of the axis. The eye line will be a third of the way down the nose. Over here we have our eyebrows. Here. The eyes are usually the width of the nose. Approximately like that. Though on this side, because it's the narrow side of the face, it will be slightly narrower. The eyes will be looking in this direction because the face is moving in this direction. The mouth again will come in like this. And the bottom lip will be halfway between the nose and the bottom of the chin. The ears again will be between the top of the eye and the bottom of the nose. I'm drawing this at a really funny angle, so it's a bit awkward. But whenever you make a mistake, you just use the eraser and correct it. And it's important for beginner iconographers to realize that even experienced iconographers will make mistakes. And we just erase them and start over. Now, with the child's face, because normally a child's head is out of proportion with the rest of the body, the neck won't start over here, giving the baby a very fat neck. It starts from about the corners of the eyes. And there we have a basic infant Christ face. The second face we'll do is the upward facing 3/4 pose. So again we start with our axis line. We draw the axis for the angle of the face. We add our oval. And this time it should be equal on both sides. We divide it in half. And in half again. We find our 3/4 line. We can add it in our curved axis. But we can do it on a curved axis like that as well. We find the 3/4 line, the 1/3 line down the nose, which is where the eyes will be, and this is where the indent between the eyes and the cheek forms. And we draw our eyebrow. Nose, which here again the bulb of the nose is more emphasized than in an adult face. eyes come over here on the line. Now normally the Christ will be looking up at Panna here, but he may be looking at the viewer. So in this case we'll have him looking up at Panna here. Again we can draw in a line halfway down between the nose and the chin to get the bottom line for the mouth. Again, this line is following the axis, and this side of the mouth is wider than this side. Now, usually in this view you'll see that on the infant Christ the cheeks will often be chubbier than on an adult face. Now here, we saw in the frontal pose that the hair is the length of the nose. But in this case, on our horizontal axis, the hair is going to be half the face. The neck will come out around here. And here we have the Christ child's face in the upward facing 3/4 pose.